Hello, everyone, and welcome to AudioSummary. Here, we break down your favorite books and movies into short, powerful audio stories, so you get the heart of the story fast. If you love storytelling, but don't always have the time, you're in the right place. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and let's dive right in. Mickey 17 to 2025. The film opens in the future, deep in an icy crevasse on the planet Niflheim. Mickey Barnes, played by Robert Pattinson, has fallen from a great height, yet somehow survived. His friend and partner, Timo, watches from above but doesn't help him. After all, this is the 17th clone of Mickey that's been printed, and Timo figures he's as good as dead anyway. As Timo casually asks what it feels like to die, a massive creature begins sliding toward Mickey from behind a wall of ice. In voiceover, Mickey says plainly, he hates dying. Mickey then begins to narrate how he ended up in this situation. A little over 4 years earlier, on a broken and declining Earth, he and Timo had fallen into trouble with a ruthless lone shark named Darius Blank. In a desperate attempt to stay alive and clear their debt, they signed up for a space colonization mission to Niflheim. The colony is led by Kenneth Marshall, a flamboyant and egotistical figure with a cult-like following. Timo joins the mission as a pilot. Mickey signs up for something far riskier. He becomes an expendable, someone assigned to deadly tasks and reprinted as a clone each time he dies. Mickey also carries emotional trauma from his past. He believes he accidentally caused his mother's death in a fiery car crash when he was a child, simply by pressing the wrong button. During his time at the colony, Mickey meets and falls in love with Nasha, a security agent. Life on Niflheim is rigid. Even lunch is strictly rationed, and relations between colonists are forbidden. But Mickey and Nasha break that rule repeatedly. In his 4th year, Mickey, now in his 17th body, joins an expedition with Timo, plus agents Kai Katz and Jennifer Chilton. They're ordered to capture one of the native creatures known as creepers. During the mission, baby creepers descend on them. Jennifer fires at one, causing an ice ceiling to collapse and kill her, leaving Kai devastated. Mickey falls deep into a crevasse and expects to be eaten by a giant creeper. But instead of attacking, the mother creeper lifts him to safety with her tail, and the babies help push him out. Confused but alive, Mickey starts making his way back to the colony. When he returns to his room, he discovers that Mickey 18 has already been printed, assuming he had died. Now there are 2 of him, which is a major problem. The printing of doubles was banned after a serial killer named Alan Manikova used clone technology to replicate himself and murder the homeless while maintaining an alibi. Duplicates are now executed on sight. Mickey 18 immediately tries to kill Mickey 17, but they're interrupted when Marshall and his wife Ilfa arrive. The 2 clones quickly hide. Later, Mickey 17 is invited to a tense dinner with the Marshalls, while Mickey 18 spends time with Nasha. At the dinner, Kai joins as a tribute to Jennifer. Mickey reacts violently to a growth hormone secretly added to the food by Marshall's lead scientist, Arkady. He is given an experimental painkiller, which causes an even worse reaction. After recovering, Mickey 17 returns to his quarters, where he finds that Nasha already knows about the doubles. She seems intrigued by the idea of having 2 Mickeys, while 17 is disturbed. Mickey 18, frustrated by 17's willingness to be abused by the Marshalls, accuses him of being weak. Soon, Kai learns about the duplicates and awkwardly proposes that she and Nasha share the Mickeys, an idea Nasha finds disgusting. Mickey 18 decides to assassinate Marshall. During a colony-wide ceremony to unveil a mysterious rock, a baby creeper bursts out of it, creating chaos. Mickey 18 fires a shot that grazes Marshall's cheek, but the attempt ultimately fails. One baby creeper is killed, while the other is captured. The Mickeys and Nasha are imprisoned, while locked in cages. They talk about how Mickey 17 was saved by the creepers. Nasha realizes they are not violent and may be intelligent. Soon, Timo and a companion arrive. Timo, now working under orders from Blank, is supposed to kill Mickey and send proof. Mickey 17 plead with him, while Mickey 18 pretends to go along with the plan, only to knock Timo out, allowing the 3 to escape. They confront the Marshalls. Kenneth is preparing to unleash a deadly nerve gas, Arkady 3.0, on the creepers, who have emerged to the surface in mourning. They're led by the mother creeper, responding to the cries of her babies. Ilfa, with twisted pride, cuts the tail off the surviving baby creeper, intending to use it in a new sauce for her culinary business. Nasha pleads that the creepers are peaceful, but no one listens. Marshall forces the Mickeys to collect creeper tails, threatening to blow up whichever one brings back the fewest. Instead, Mickey 17 uses a translator, provided by a sympathetic scientist, to speak to the mother. She already knows Mickey's name and demands that her living baby, Luco, be returned. She also insists that one human must die in place of the baby that was killed, or they will wipe out humanity. Mickey signals to Nasha using a gesture only she would understand. Bring the baby. At that moment, Nasha is being forced to hold a rope between her teeth, suspending Luco over the lava pit, where clones are usually disposed of. She manages to free herself and rushes to deliver the baby. Meanwhile, Marshall charges toward the field, armed with a bazooka. He aims to kill the mother creeper himself. The creepers shield her by piling together. Mickey 18 jumps into Marshall's van and activates the explosive device on Marshall's wrist, blowing both of them up in the act of sacrifice. Ilfa watches her husband die and is soon taken away. 6 months later, a new ceremony is held. Nasha is now in charge of the colony. Ilfa, having been institutionalized, took her own life. Timo managed to survive an assassination attempt from another of Blank's goons and walked away from his crimes with minimal punishment. Mickey, now back to using his full name, Mickey Barnes, continues working closely with the creepers, learning about their way of life. He and Nasha remain together, though he still has occasional nightmares, like Ilfa rising from the dead to create a new Marshall with the clone printer. But in the present, that will never happen. The Expendable program is being shut down, and Mickey is honored with the task of destroying the cloning machine himself. As the colony moves forward, so does Mickey, no longer an Expendable, but simply a man with a future. Thanks for listening to Audio Summary. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and stay curious. Until next time,